Welcome back to Car Wow 787, where power meets performance and engines speak louder than words. If you're into diesel swaps, high torque monsters, and real world trucking talk, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because today, we're digging into one of the biggest debates in the diesel world: Cummins Swap versus CAT conversion. Which one is better, and which one's right for your truck? Let's start with the basics. Swapping engines isn't just about power, it's about purpose. Whether you're doing a full rebuild, restoring an old rig, or upgrading your semi to something more reliable and efficient, the decision between dropping in a Cummins or converting over to a CAT isn't just about preference. It's about performance, cost, support, and long-term results. Let's talk Cummins first. The Cummins Swap has become something of a legend in the truck and diesel performance community. Whether it's the 5.9, the 6. 7, or the big boys like the ISX or X15, Cummins engines are known for being relatively easy to work on, widely available, and highly moddable. Cummins is often praised for its fuel efficiency, especially in long-haul applications. Many drivers swear by their reliability, especially when it comes to simplicity. Mechanical engines like the 12-valve 5.9L are famous for their bulletproof design and minimal electronics. Now, here's the reason Cummins swaps are so common: parts availability and aftermarket support. You can find Cummins parts in almost every truck shop, and the community knowledge around them is massive. Whether you're doing a full engine replacement in a semi or you're dropping a 12-valve into an old Ford, Cummins engines just seem to fit into a wide range of platforms with fewer headaches. That makes a Cummins swap ideal for people who want reliability and tunability without constant headaches. Plus, if you're into tuning or custom builds, Cummins engines respond incredibly well to upgrades, from bigger turbos to fuel systems to full-on race setups. But now let's look at the other side: CAT engines. A CAT conversion means you're going all in on Caterpillar, and for many people in the diesel world, that's the gold standard. When you think of the classic 3406 series, the C15, and even the more modern CAT engines, you think of pure muscle. These engines are built for serious torque, heavy loads, and longevity. They're designed to run for millions of miles when properly maintained, and they have a reputation for being workhorses in the most demanding conditions. CAT engines, especially the 3406E and early C15 models, are legendary for their torque curves and pulling power. Many drivers who operate in tough terrains, mountain hauls, logging, or extreme conditions prefer CAT over anything else. The engine block is beefier, the components feel overbuilt, and they just have that unmistakable Caterpillar growl when you fire them up. There's also a level of pride and loyalty among CAT owners. You'll hear a lot of "once you go CAT, you never go back." Now, let's compare cost. Here's where things get interesting. Cummins swaps are usually more budget-friendly upfront. Engines like the ISX or older 5.9S are easier to find, and there's a massive market of used engines and rebuild kits. A full Cummins swap can be done relatively affordably if you're willing to put in the labor or already have a good donor truck. CAT conversions, on the other hand, can be expensive, especially if you're sourcing a solid 3406 or C15. Parts are often pricier, and depending on your setup, you might need custom fabrication, electrical modifications, or upgraded components to handle the engine size and weight. That brings us to complexity. Cummins swaps tend to be more straightforward, especially in pickups or lighter-duty applications. CAT conversions, while absolutely possible, require more planning and precision. These engines are massive, and they're usually going into full-size semis or heavy-duty builds. If you're converting a pickup to run a CAT engine, get ready for a serious custom job. But if you're already running a Peterbilt or Kenworth and want to switch from Cummins to CAT, it's a matter of compatibility and mounts. Doable, but not plug-and-play. Now let's talk about maintenance. Cummins wins in simplicity. Their engines, especially mechanical ones, are easier to work on, cheaper to repair, and more intuitive for DIY mechanics. The parts are everywhere, and most diesel techs are well versed in Cummins layouts. CAT engines, while incredibly durable, can be more complex and sometimes more expensive to maintain. You'll often need a specialized CAT tech, and some newer models are known for being harder to access for repairs. But when maintained right, CAT engines go the distance. When it comes to fuel economy, Cummins has a slight edge. Their engines tend to be more efficient, especially on highway runs. If you're an owner-operator clocking thousands of miles a week, fuel savings can stack up over time. Cat engines, while powerful, can burn more fuel, especially under heavy loads or in older, pre-emissions models. But again, you're trading a bit of efficiency for sheer torque and hauling capability. So what's the verdict? If you're looking for a cost-effective, fuel-efficient, and widely supported swap, Cummins is probably your best bet. It's easier to source, simpler to install, and gives you access to tons of aftermarket upgrades. On the other hand, if you're after raw torque, unmatched durability, and that legendary Caterpillar growl, and you're willing to invest in a serious setup, the Cat conversion is your route. At the end of the day, it comes down to what you need from your engine. Are you building for speed and economy? Or strength and endurance? Both swaps have their pros, and neither is wrong. It's all about what you're trying to build and how much you're willing to invest in the long term. Thanks for sticking with us through this side-by-side breakdown of Cummins vs. Cat. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe for more engine deep dives and swap comparisons, and let us know in the comments, are you Team Cummins or Team Cat? What engine would you trust under your hood for the long haul?